Sports Tonight on your award-winning sports-loving channels television. Let's take a look at the development of boxing in Nigeria. Sule Olagbade is a super welterweight champion of the world, yes, and he got that title right here in his country. And what other way would that have been possible if somebody did not put together a fight so that they can compete and then win world titles? It wasn't just Nigerians that took part in the King of the Ring competition. We also had some foreign boxers in the country sometime in December last year. The man that put it together under Monarch Promotions, Mr. Stanley Williams, is with us also in the studio. It's good to have you guys on Sports Tonight.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay, beautiful. So when we have a boxer in the middle who will behave. Okay, let me begin with you, Stanley. You know, I've heard so much about putting boxing together. In fact, the last time I was in the UK, I spoke to Eddie Hearn, and he was trying to tell me how difficult it is, particularly in this part of the world. How challenging is it for you to put together boxing bouts?
It's quite challenging, especially in Nigeria, because boxing in Nigeria has been very quiet, you know. But in England, in America, in Germany, you know, they're already used to the sports. There's infrastructure for the sports. So in Nigeria here, we still have to build. But we thought about bringing elite events, you know, not just upcoming fights, so that the upcoming fighters can have an opportunity to be on those cards. So it's challenging because there's no sponsorship. We have to do it by ourselves, you know, which is a very challenging step to take.
So before we get into how you got this belt, tell me, how did you get into boxing?
Oh, very good question. I got into boxing surprisingly when I was young. I saw back at maybe 15 years ago. So, you know, in the street, when you're anywhere you live in the street, you understand there are many bad boys around there. So you would like to go to a training gym that I also want to be a boxer, so that you won't be getting right by any street boys around you. So I started training. I started the boxing there. I never know I'm going to go far like this. I just believe that maybe let me just be a street champion. But suddenly I became a champion, and it's all by God. It's not me. I never knew how it happened.
And also you're a police officer.
Yeah, I mean, I'm an inspector of police. Yeah.
So that has also helped in combating crime.
Yeah.
In the right way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Let me come back to you, Stanley. How much of a success was the King of the Ring bout?
We had one before that. The turnout was not that amazing. Even though we brought Riddick Bowe and all these former world champions to witness the event, this second one was much better. You know, we had people like Harvey Hyde, who's not been recognized here that much. So we brought him back here because he was something similar to Anthony Joshua, like in early 2000, 2001. You know, very successful boxer too. And we also brought some elite boxers. So it was a very good atmosphere. Some of them have never been to Africa, not to talk of just Nigeria. So to convince them, I always have to fly to meet their management. It's not like they're very excited coming down here. So when we convince them, when they come down here and experience the atmosphere, they have very good things to say about Nigeria. So it's been very wonderful. It was a good turnout.
I know. I saw some of it, and it was really good, particularly that these guys could come here and fight for world titles and go back to their country and be celebrated. I'll still get you talking as a promoter. Look, there was a time boxing was so admirable. I'm sure you heard me talking at the start of the show. We grew up knowing a lot of boxers. They were superstars. And then we had this decline. At what point did we start losing it with our boxing?
I think because a lot of things, boxing starts in the gym. And when you don't have the right infrastructure to train, you cannot perform at world standard. You know, someone like Sule Tyson Kill, he's got that will and zeal and the strength. He's actually been doing a lot of things by himself. So now we're, you know, incorporating a top class trainer so that it can bring out they can bring out the best in him. So that's what a lot of fighters are lacking here. We have the talent. We have the people that can actually win the world titles, because boxing is a very successful sport. It's something that is an elite sport overseas. So over here, because it's not been looked into the way it should be, and we finals, so we can get the best out of it.
That's right. So we need to start doing more for infrastructure development, talent discovery, and even to some extent train the trainers so that they can keep up with current trends in boxing. So it's very important that I will do those things. Let's talk to the champ now. I see the World Boxing Union championship belt. You wore that one with so much pride when you were coming into the studio. Yeah. How did you get this belt?
Yeah, I got a belt through. Let me just say I thank God and I thank my promoter, Prince Ali Williams. You know, I was just discovered by him one day when I was fighting at Ikeja Police College. I knocked out my opponent in round 2. He was so amazed. Say, oh, this kind of boxer doesn't have to be fighting this low level anymore. He got to go up, you know. And he said, I'm going to fight Wabu, West African Campus, you know. Then that's the first box fest they did in April 7 last year. So I was in the show. They gave me a Ghanaian boxer. I knocked him out around 5. Understand? So he was so amazed. Oh boy, you got to move. How? Because people like Mayweather, Pacquiao, I can beat them. I'm ready to rule the world. I started on the world. This number 6, this best rank number 6 in the whole world, and I'm going to beat all the guys in my weight. 100% sure.
So you know some of them will want the belt.
They want the belt, and I want their belt too. WBC, IBF, IBU, WBA. I want everything unified. I can beat Brunner. I watched Brunner fight. I was so disgusted. What the fighter is this? I'm going to beat him. I watched Sean Porter. I'm going to beat him. Yeah. Pacquiao can never beat me. Pacquiao can never beat me. They have opportunity to be there, right? I train myself. I train myself. I defend myself. Nobody tell me programs to do. I do everything myself. I'm a world-class boxer. It's just opportunity that I'm still here. But if I can have all the infrastructure, you understand, to train weight, Pacquiao can never beat me. I know that. Right. So, and I thank God, after the Wabu, then they bring this. They brought a Hungarian champion. He was a European champion. You understand? He came here, very good boxer. Georgi Mizel. You understand? Very young guy. I defeated him.
Straight up.
You understand?
Okay.
I knocked him in round 4. And I'm still looking, let me just get there. You will see who I am. They've never seen my best.
That's what I'm talking about. So that line will trend. It will be Pacquiao. Before you think about fighting Mayweather again, Sule, the Nigerian, is coming for you. And he has just said it on national TV that he's going to beat you. So that's what I want to. That's where I want to go, Stanley. What's next for champions like Sule after fighting at the King of the Ring?
Well, the King of the Ring is like we showed that some of the good fighters we have here. So the next thing is the show we have in America coming up soon, in about 2 months' time. Okay. And after that, he'll be defending his title in Germany a month after. So we've already started planning things, and the promotion will soon kick off by this February. So you'll be hearing a lot from us.
If viewer is asking, what are you doing to also promote female boxers?
We have female boxers. We even had a boxer, one of the upcoming top-notch female boxers from Germany. She was supposed to be in our show, but she couldn't make it. So we had Nigerian female boxers also that fought on that night. So anyone that was at that event, even the one we did in Eco Hotel, which was in April, we had female boxers participate. In all our shows, we always have female boxers.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. So tell me, what sort of boxer are you, Sule? What's your style?
Oh, you see, maybe you haven't heard my nickname before. They call me Tyson K.
Okay.
Because I got inspired by Tyson himself. Mike Tyson, when Mike Tyson was fighting, I used to watch his fight, and I always got crazy when Mike Tyson was fighting. So I train myself with Mike Tyson's style, and I'm with it. That's why they call me knockout specialist. Tyson, Mike Tyson, I used to knock people out. On 1 and 2, they're gone. So someone like me too, I knock people out anyhow, and I love it like that, and that's why they call me Tyson K.
I know Tyson
because
K.
I'm always brutal on the ring.
Yeah, and the moment you wanted to say your nickname, you noticed I moved. I liked when he said he wants to fight Pacquiao. As a promoter, when you hear boxers like this, in what ways can you step in?
In our stable, that's a very big possibility because I've been promoting for years now, and coming to Nigeria because I'm Nigerian as well. That's why I started looking down this way to see how I can help revive boxing there, down here. But over there, I'm already intertwined with a lot of big boxers. It's a huge possibility that he'll be fighting Brunner very soon. So that's something that we're looking at. And I'm just saying it for the first time on this show. So we're looking at that possibility very soon. We have the people that can step up. You know, the only problem is that because it's an elite event, they will always want such shows to be over there in the US and places like that. So you wouldn't want to travel. Someone like Brona wouldn't want to travel down here. So there's a very good, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. So this is just the stepping stone. I believe so much in Tyson Kill. I know he can do great things.
Tyson Kill. So tell me, what does it take to bring a big fight to somewhere like Lagos or Abuja?
Well, we are so like it's very good to have someone that is got a good relationship with all these top boxers. The money is one thing. The second thing is the relationship. So we have that relationship. What we need, and the answer to your question, is sponsorship. We need big sponsors to step in. Over there, it's very, very easy. The sponsors step in. Like the show we're doing very soon now, we already have people already queuing. We have Hennessy. We have Tecate. People already contacting us, and they want to be part of these shows. Over here is very, very different. You know, so we need that sponsorship to bring bigger fights. If we can do this on our own, with sponsorship, we'll do bigger things.
I agree.
Yes.
I agree. I must say thank you so much, Stanley, for stopping by. Tyson Kill, all the best with your boxing.
Thank you.
When you see Brona, knock him out.
Absolutely.
That's it.
Absolutely.
Develop.